Hi, this is MTV214. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks, subscribers new and old. I've been reading more of H.P. Lovecraft, horror, sci-fi short stories from Cthulhu, mythos tales. So I read two. I finished another one called The Curse of Yig. I think that's how it's pronounced. It starts off saying about, like, there's different religious beliefs, mythologies about like snake gods, and it says about like Quetzalcoatl, which is from like the Native Americans of Central America. There's like Aztec and Mayans, what have you, and then even into North America, like Oklahoma and other states, it mentions the tribe, the Wichita, have different stories in their religions about like snake gods and different things, and how like you're supposed to respect snakes, and even like the whites, it says that there, it's not my word, it says like the Native Americans, it says Indians, but and whites, that they see, like know to like respect the snakes, and they don't want any problem, and that a couple have a farmer out west that he has a terrible fear of snakes. His wife comes upon to see that there's some baby snakes. She kills all of them, and then he's not happy with her, and like, okay, like you brought the curse of Yig to us, and is not happy. Then they, like, they go on about their business. They make friends with the neighbors, but everyone's sort of far apart. They help like build their home, and they help all their neighbors and different things. There's a party by Halloween, and this is about like the late 1800s, like 1890s. It's the setting, like the Wild West, out west in America. And what happens is that after the party, there's some snakes that go by their fire, and like he's shocked. The husband has this terrible fear of snakes, so he passes out, and his wife is like scared because like he was holding a lantern. When he falls, the lantern goes out, so it's like she's in the dark and is like worried about the snakes being there. She goes to get a weapon to like kill them, and in the darkness, like accidentally, purposely, well, like accidentally, she gets her husband and kills him, and the snakes are there. And then she turns into some sort of snake creature herself, and then like this is sort of told by the person looking into this, and like he goes to some doctor, scientist, and that like he goes and sees, locked in a basement room in like a enclosure, there is this like snake creature, snake humanoid creature. And then like that's when the doctor told that tale about like, oh, like this is what he pieced together from what he heard, that this snake being was the woman and like turned into a snake. So it's sort of like horror related, that like oh, like respect, or that you're gonna have problems, and it's like sort of magical. And so it's an interesting story. I could definitely see that turned into some other form of media, like a TV show or a movie, like monster movie. So very interesting and spooky side with Halloween coming up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, share. See you in the next video.